Hello guys, welcome back to my new video, and in this video we are going to study the physical properties of alkanes. So let's just begin with the physical properties of alkanes. So as we know that alkanes, they are organic compounds. So we will just discuss some of the properties of organic compounds. So let's just begin with the first one. So many of the alkanes containing carbon 1 till carbon 4, from carbon 1 till carbon 4, they are gases at RTP. What does RTP means? Room temperature and pressure. So what is carbon 1? Carbon 1 represents methane, ethane, propane and butane. They are all gases at room temperature and pressure. But this leads me to the second property, that carbon 4 till carbon 16, they are actually liquids at room temperature and pressure. Now let's move towards the third property. Remember, these are the physical properties, not chemical. Carbon 17 and above, so they are waxy solids. Now the fourth property is that alkanes are water insoluble. Amazing, right? But they are soluble in one thing. What is that? They are soluble in, yeah, you guess it right, they are soluble in organic compounds. Sorry, oops. Soluble in organic compounds. Okay, now let's move towards the sixth property, which is that alkanes, they have a low melting point and boiling point and density. By MP I mean melting point, and by BP I mean boiling point. And density. But these melting points and boiling points and density, they vary as we go down the homologous series. So what happens with them? So as we go down the homologous series, like if I go down from meth to eth, from eth to prop, so melting and boiling point, they also increases, as well as the density increases and the mass also increases. Okay, so there is the seventh property, which is that mass, melting point and boiling point and density increase with increasing carbon number. So I'll just write with carbon. Now let's move towards the eighth. Okay, so why does first of all the question, why does the mass increase as we go down the homologous series? So this is because the number of carbon increases, so its mass also increases, as well as the melting point, boiling point, etc. Number 8 is really interesting, which is that as the carbon number increases, flammability decreases. Interesting, right? As carbon number increases, the flammability it decreases. So these are some of the physical properties of alkanes. These are really detailed, so remember to take notes. And now just let's move towards the chemical properties. Oops. Chemical properties. So what are the chemical properties of alkanes? So first of all, we all know that organic compounds, all of them show combustion reaction. Combustion reaction is any reaction which involves oxygen, and it also involves burning. So for example, if I have any alkane, and it burns in oxygen, so the products will be same for any alkane. It will give me carbon dioxide and water. So for example, we'll take ethane, C2, twice of 2 is 4 and plus 2 is 6, C2H6, and it burns in oxygen. So it will give me carbon dioxide plus water. But remember, I'll get carbon dioxide and water only and only if oxygen is in excess. If oxygen will not be in excess, it will be a limiting factor, so then complete combustion will not occur, it will incomplete combustion will occur. So mainly we have two type of reactions in combustion: complete combustion and incomplete combustion, right? Now let's move towards incomplete combustion. So the products will be same for any alkane as well. It will be alkane plus oxygen, so it will give me, first of all, some of it will burn completely, so carbon dioxide will be given off, but then as oxygen is in less quantity, so we'll get carbon monoxide, and then when oxygen will all be used up, so then we'll get carbon, and remember to add water as well. So that's for incomplete combustion, right? Because here oxygen is not in excess. For example, I have CH4 methane plus it burns in less oxygen, so incomplete combustion will occur. I'll get CO2 plus carbon monoxide plus carbon plus water. So that's it for today. I hope you learned something. Take care. Bye bye. And yeah, make sure to subscribe.